What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. We just finished streaming the Denhead podcast and it was fire. Oh my lord. We thought DSP couldn't outdo himself on Wednesday with that salty 30 to 45 minute rant. We thought that was epic. We thought, okay, we're gonna take a day off. He was gonna relax. He was gonna chill with his horse and his cat. And he was gonna be chilled out. And he decided, all right, I'm gonna come back today, Friday, to stream. And you know, he tried to lean in on the meme, but of course that ain't last long. That ain't last long at all. The chat on his stream was fire. They were asking him questions. They kept talking about the whole WWE thing, the whole mobile, and our boy DSP just couldn't help himself. So he just went into another rant, which was just as epic as his Wednesday rant. So I got it clipped. It's like 13 minutes. I cut it a little short because he just kept rambling and rambling on. But essentially, it was a beg segment where he was begging. And then someone super chatted and say, hey, what's up with this Marvel gotcha game, mobile gotcha game where you spend $3,000? And hook line like a fish, he took the bait and he went on his long ass rant about that. So let's get into it.
I have a 6-day streaming week. During this 6-day streaming week, I need to have enough for those bills and my day off. Right now, I have some money, all right, that I have from left over from the last couple of weeks. It's not enough to even pay just the bills, all right? So, if you like my content, if you enjoy my streams, if you want to support it in the strongest way possible, please tip me, all right? Now, if you cannot tip, that's fine. I understand some people have issues with PayPal, or maybe, oh, I want to support Phil, but I don't really have the money. But what I do is I use a credit card or whatever, and that way because I do that, I like to do things like super chatting and stuff like that because I hate PayPal. Whatever. I get it. All right. I totally get it. If you cannot tip, that's fine.
The reason why they hate PayPal is because you are known for doxing people. You've doxed people in the past. You get their personal information. And first of all, well, let me step back. You lied about the information you get from PayPal. You get the person's name, you get their ID, you get their phone number, you get their credit card, you get a partial credit card. But you get all that information and you've lied about it over and over again. And you finally admitted it a few months ago. That's why people don't like to tip you.
I'm not going to say, hey, go crazy here. What I'm saying is if you're the kind of person who supports the streams and you have an option to choose this week, how should I support Phil? Please tip me. And even if that means foregoing other methods of support, if it means not renewing your membership, not doing super chats and stuff, if it means all that just so you can tip me this week, then please do. I really need the help this week to pay these bills.
I just love when a beggar, you know, I guess he doesn't understand the concept of, you know, beggars can't be choosers. How about you just shut up and just take what they give you and say thank you and say thank you very much. I appreciate any support you give me and leave it at that. I'm trying to direct people into how to tip you. That's embarrassing, pimp. You give streamers a shitty name.
Okay, like I said, right now I have money I've been saving for over a week, and because there were very slow days, this is the problem. When you get a streak of slow days, it really screws things up. And what ended up happening was I had like 4 to 5 slow days in a row.
No, when you have a slow day and you don't have money, you have bills to pay and stuff like that, you cut shit out. Your budget. It's called the budget, Phil. You need to budget your money, not ask for more money. Budget what the hell you have. If you can't live off what you get, then you need to start cutting shit out. Start cutting shit out. Get generic cherry juice. Don't get brand cherry juice. Don't go out, you know, to dinner with your wife once a week. Maybe do it every other week. Grocery shoppings. How about cut some of the shit back? You know, do what every American does when everything gets tight. They cut back. All right. You either cut back or you get another job and earn more money.
When it came to tips, then all of a sudden we had a few good days, right? We had like the marathon. It was like 2 or 3 good days, and then it slowed down again. And now it's like, see, that hurts because those are days that normally, if they were good days, I would have had way more right now to pay these bills this week. And now I'm not even. The thing is, in a typical week, I like thinking, hey, if I raise enough on streams, I can have a nice day off. This week, it's if I have a good day or good days on streams, I'm not even guaranteed to have a good day off because I still got to pay these bills first. It sucks. Okay? So, yes, if you can tip, please do. All right? Not asking for anything crazy. I'm not asking for any.
Here's a tip, pimp. Instead of going to the grocery store or a supermarket, a chain supermarket grocery store where their prices are always higher because most of the supermarkets are union. They're union. Their employees are union, so the salaries are more, benefits, etc. So the prices are higher. Go to Walmart. Walmart, you'll save at least 30% on your groceries, pimp. And if there's not a Walmart close to you, find the nearest one, drive, and go to Walmart. Every Walmart has groceries. You can go there and save 30%. There's a tip for you.
Anyone to go above and beyond their means, I'm just saying that would be the best way to help right now, if you can. Fair enough? Okay, you know we have rewards in effect. 50 bucks raised on any streamers to gunner glasses, $100. New hats in the rotation, including the Los Santos baseball cap, the inflated crown, the Bender hat from Futurama. We can also swing in a bunch of stuff, like the other hats that you guys have liked, like the Pikachu hat or the cowboy hat, whatever it is. Okay, we can have those reintroduced this week as well. Whatever it takes, man, because I really need the support this week. I do. And thanks in advance to anyone who supports in any way, but the tipping would be the thing that would help out the most if you could. Okay? Now, of course, if you haven't noticed, I'm leaning into the stupid memes about me, the nonsense that idiots are saying about these mobile game bullshit. Okay? I talked about this on the Level 1 podcast the other day. All right? I'm not going to be talking about this over and over, although I may make jokes about it every once in a while, because at this point, it's a joke. At this point, the negative meme about me is so stupid that there's nothing to do but joke about it at this point. As I've told you guys, it doesn't matter what I say or do. Morons on the internet will believe what they want and say what they want, and I have no recourse against it. So rather than fight it, rather than ignore it, I'm just going to lean into the fucking meme and laugh at the idiots, okay?
Let's see how well that works.
Okay, so I absolutely need the help this week. Please understand something I'll tell you up front right now. Absolutely $0 of anything that you contribute to my streams this week is going to a mobile game. Zero. Something I'll tell you up front right now. Absolutely $0 of anything that you contribute to my streams this week is going to a mobile game. Zero.
That's a lie, pimp. That's a lie. Because you're going to state that you do play mobile games and that you do spend some money on it. You don't have a job. You're not getting any income from anywhere else. So the only money you have is from your supporters, from your viewers. So you are going to spend money. And the reason why you bring this up is because your tips have been crappy lately. And everyone knows it's due to this whole WWE thing. Your viewers that normally tip are probably growing very tired of the same crap. They're tired of your lies, they're tired of your excuses, and they're tired of you every week begging and saying, you need support this week, and it's only for this at a short term, or whatever the hell you say.
All right. As I said, do I play mobile games? Yes, I actually play a couple of them casually to kill some time every once in a while, or if I'm relaxing and, you know, Kat's playing a video game and I'm watching her play, maybe I'll open up a mobile game and do a little bit of grindy gameplay or whatever. I am
to kill some time. Mind you, how many times has he told us that he has no time to do anything? He has no time to set up a lobby to play games with his members. He has no time to get a second job. He has no time to spend a little extra time to edit his videos to give a little bit better quality to his viewers. He has no time, but yet he has time for mobile gacha games.
Not anything like these idiots say. I'm not spending significant amounts of time and money in these fucking things.
Right there, boom. He's not, which is a lie. We know he's spending a lot of time and a lot of money on this, but he went from I'm not spending any money, any of the viewers' money, to I'm casually playing this, to now I spend little time and little money. So he's spending money. So you know, my motto is, pimp. My motto is, if you want to know if someone's lying to you, let them keep talking. Let them keep talking, because eventually they expose themselves.
They're just meant to be time wasters for me. That's the best way to approach mobile gaming, in my opinion, is use it as a time waster or a time killer, okay? So, it's the same fabricated nonsense they've been saying for years. It never changes. It's just the same shit over and over.
I'm skipping a little bit. He just drones on for a little bit.
The more idiots will.
But wait,
okay?
the chef's kiss is coming.
I need money for bills this week. I need the help. If I don't get enough tips this week to pay my bills, I'm in fucking trouble. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. All right. So thank you in advance again to anyone who supports the streams, and please tip if you can. I really appreciate it. All right. Now, excuse me. Look at this.
Here it comes.
Look at this. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You ready? I'll read this too. I'll entertain it. What did I say about they just moved the goalpost? Okay, so here we go. You said you don't use They Call Me DSP on mobile games. Your Marvel Future Fight account is named exactly that. It's easily a $3,000 account. Can you explain that? Okay, sure. Let's see. Marvel Future Fight, a game that I can't even tell you the last time I played it because Jesus Christ. In fact, the last time I booted the game was probably, and I mean this, probably like 2017. All right. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't even remember if that was my account name in there or not. I'll be honest. I don't.
Look at him shaking his head no. Look at his head shaking no.
All right. That was a game that I played for many years. I actually talked about it way long ago on my streams. And I told you guys, the reason I liked that game was because that game played like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And I really liked the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I talked about them over the years. I played them in my YouTube content, right? And I explained to you how this game was very similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, all right? And I liked it because of that. Now, here's the hilarious part about this nonsense. These idiots think that they can judge psychically how much money someone is spending on a game. How do you do that exactly? Right? How would you know? I'm just, listen, that game is very old. I know that's one of the mobile games that I was playing a very long time ago. Over 5 years ago was when I was active in the game.
Keep shaking that head no.
Did I spend some money on that? Of course, I'm sure I did. I told you guys I used to. I would say out of all the games that I used to play back in the day, probably the one I spent the most money on.
He can't even look at the camera.
Supercar. And then, like I said, I was actually spending money on Dokkan Battle as well. Between those two games, I was spending money on.
That is a classic tell. Did you notice he looks up when he's lying and he's saying, "Well, I didn't spend that much money," right? And then he turns to the camera when he's actually saying the truth.
On mobile games for sure. That was a long time ago. Okay.
Look at that head nod. No, that was a long time ago, and he's shaking his head no. That's a classic sign of a liar.
But listen, could I tell you? Could I tell? Here you go. Listen. Oh, I play Marvel Future Fight. I know how much premium cards and CTP cost with drop rates. Premium cards and CTP cost. I don't even know what that means.
That's the in-game currency, pimp.
I really don't even know. Then again, I haven't played the game in 5 years. I don't even know what that means. It's stupidity. I've been transparent with you guys as much as I can. Yes, I played mobile games in the past.
As much as I can.
Casually play them now, okay? But I don't spend anything like these idiots are saying. Right now, I'm spending zero. I have no money to spend on mobile games. In the past, yes, I spent. Did you think I ever spent $40,000 to $100,000 on mobile games in the past? No, it's fucking bullshit. This guy says, "Oh, did you spend $3,000 on the account?" I don't know. I would hope not. I seriously would hope not. But I'm telling you,
You notice he nodded yes. So your body language, you can't. That's a subconscious body language when you're lying. For most people, when you're lying, for some reason you shake your head no. Right? It's a clear sign that you're telegraphing the lie, and that's what Phil does.
Did spend money on mobile games in the past. I admit it. That's how I know how addicted they can be. That's how I know how bad they are for people to get caught in that kind of addictive nature. I remember playing WWE Supercard. This is many years ago. What, 2016 maybe? Maybe 2015? And I remember playing this game, and it was an event. Yes, here we go. Ready for the meme? The Hulk Hogan card was in it, right? It was a legendary old school back in the day 1980s Hulk Hogan card. And the only way to get it was to play for, like, no exaggeration, like 24 hours. You had to grind in this game, and the only way to keep playing it.
Yet he has no time.
because you would run out
Remember,
of the credits or
he's
currency
too busy
to play these matches in the event to earn the card. So you would play for 2 hours. Oh, you ran out. Buy more. Oh, play for 2 more hours. You ran out. Buy more. So it was like ridiculous amounts of money. I know it was. It was probably hundreds of dollars for this event. I earned the card, and I earned the card. Right? I'm like proud of myself. Oh my god, I actually earned this card, and wow, it was very hard to do. I'm one of the few people in the game who even earned it. I think it was only like 20 people in the whole game who had the card or whatever.
he just gave himself away right there.
And I think exactly what happened. Immediately after I earned that card, within 1 week,
I love how he's not sure, but yet he can give you every single detail a minute later.
Way reduced in value because all the new cards are now going to be more powerful than the old one. Okay? So I'm like, wait a minute, let me get this straight. So I grinded in this game for excessive amounts of time, right? I spent money to get this because they promised this was a special reward goal, like of the game is you're going to earn this special reward card of Hulk Hogan, one of my favorite wrestlers from back in the day, right? And immediately after earning it, within 1 week, they tell you the card's basically almost valueless because we're rebooting the game with everything more powerful. And it's like, so this is so long ago, and it blew my mind. And I was like, dude, this
yeah,
is
you remember every detail.
I was fully into it. I was addicted to it. I was playing it nonstop, overnight, grinding to get this fucking thing. I get it, and they screwed me over. They literally screwed me over. Okay. So I'm like, wow, right? And this is so fucked up that I got so bought into it, and so, you know what I'm saying? So fucking over the top addicted to it. But like I said, this is a long time ago, and then since then, that was basically when I learned my lesson. I was like, there's no reason for me to be addicted to doing this shit, because all it is a time and money pit. You can spend excessive amounts of time and excessive amounts of money trying to earn anything in these games. All right?
We know that's a lie. He's admitted it before in the 2018 video where he talked about making changes to his whole 10-year plan. He specifically said that he was no longer going to play mobile games, waste money on mobile games. He promised that to his wife and his mother.
Like I said, the one other game ever since Supercard that I know I did spend some money on was...
I love how it becomes one game and then a minute later he just keeps talking and keeps exposing himself. Now it's another game.
Dokkan Battle, where I really like Dragon Ball, and I used to do the pulls and stuff to try to get some of the rare characters. And if I remember correctly, the time when I dropped the game entirely was when they introduced these cards. I think they were called Limited Run Card, LR cards or something like that. And so when they introduced those, basically they were game-breaking cards. And if you didn't have them, all right, essentially you would lose no matter what. You couldn't win the game. In the tournaments and stuff, you just needed these cards. But they weren't easy to get. They had to keep spending, pulling. It's like, so I dropped that. Now again, that was like 6 years ago, something like that I dropped. I'm trying to think 5 or 6 years ago. Okay. So, yeah, it's so stupid. I'm leaning into the meme here at this point. They want to joke about it. I'll make jokes about it every fucking day. It's bullshit, all right? Zero of anything that I make is going towards mobile games, okay? Zero. Literally zero. I need to pay my bills this week, so if you can support the streams, please tip if you can. Don't listen to their insane nonsense conspiracy theory documentary bullshit. It's just so hilariously stupid. These idiots spend so much time on this, and it's all fucking wrong. It's literally all falsified or spun in a way. Like I said, they start with this little nugget, and then they...
I love how it became him stating it was all lies to now spun.
Keep adding the breading on the outside of the nugget, and that little chicken nugget becomes a giant boulder of bullshit, when the only thing that was true was this tiny little piece in the middle. Okay?
And you lied all about it, pimp. And not until you got snagged, you have to actually address it.
By the way, I see fucking dumb shit trolls in here who are now speaking up and showing their true colors. I've been waiting for them to do so I can get rid of them, too. Okay. Okay, so enough about that bullshit. Let's go ahead and move on.
gonna let White Run play. The video's over, but as you guys clearly see, he's still salty about what happened on Wednesday, and he got exposed. And now his den heads don't want to tip him because they know that he's spending money on mobile games. And that's why he had 2 poor streams. He's probably gonna have another one today. And he's now resorting to begging. He spent that first part of the video was just him begging for tips because he needs to pay them bills. And then he had to address the whole WWE mobile game again because he knows that his viewers aren't tipping because of that. He knows it. So now he's gonna go on a separate angle where he's gonna be like, okay, well I'm gonna tell you a little bit more than what I actually said on Wednesday. And all he's doing is just exposing the lie. He's exposing himself, where he's contradicting his statements over and over. I mean, I pointed, how many times did I highlight his statements that he contradicted himself just in this one video? And the other thing too is that the boy has a horrible tell. He has a horrible tell. He suffers from that that subconscious psychological thing that you do when people lie. There are a bunch of there's some specific things that happen physiology with your body when you're lying. And one of the things is you can't look at the camera or the person. You look up to try to, you know, make it seem like you're in deep thought, and you nod your head no. And the funny thing was that when he was being truthful, he was nodding his head yes. Clear tell. You can't get around it. It's pathetic. And I'm gonna title this Salt Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo, okay? Because that's how terrible it was. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure this is going to keep coming up on his streams. I have a feeling he's going to have a low tip day, so I'll definitely have a few videos posted later on, pimps. See you in the next one. Peace out.